Have you seen the video of Princess Charlotte's bow that went viral? Yes, that simple, delicate gesture caused a ripple across royal circles and social media alike. What looks like a tiny act of politeness actually carries deep, almost hidden significance. And it left the world wondering about the monarch's silent response. Could a child's bow hold the keys to the monarchy's future? From the very beginning, Charlotte was born into history. On May 2nd, 2015, the world celebrated the arrival of Prince William and Kate Middleton's second child. Crowds outside St. Mary's Hospital cheered, bells rang, and even the town crier seemed to make history come alive. But Charlotte didn't just inherit attention. She inherited a legacy of rules, symbolism, and expectation. Her official title, Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte of Cambridge, wasn't automatic. Thanks to a 2012 change by Queen Elizabeth II, all children of the eldest son of the Prince of Wales would now carry princely titles. Without this decision, she might have simply been Lady Charlotte Mountbatten Windsor. Her name, carefully chosen, honors Queen Charlotte, connects to her grandfather King Charles, and even keeps the memory of Diana alive. In one name, Charlotte embodies past, present, and the promise of the future. Every tiny gesture, from her bow to her school behavior, signals awareness and poise beyond her years. Even King Charles reportedly looked surprised at her composure. What seems innocent to the outside world is actually a reflection of her upbringing, guided by both her mother and a long lineage of royal protocol. Could a small bow from a princess signal the beginning of a new era in the monarchy? Stay with us, because this story is just getting started. Royal titles are more than fancy labels. They shape behavior, responsibility, and perception from day one. For Princess Charlotte, being the king's granddaughter and a future key figure in the monarchy means every move matters. Even her playful giggles in public are under scrutiny. Some speculate that Charlotte may one day become the Duchess of Edinburgh, a title steeped in history and once held by Prince Philip. Every holder left a mark: Prince Frederick, Prince George, and Philip himself, whose legacy includes the Duke of Edinburgh's award, inspiring youth worldwide. If Charlotte inherits the title, it's expected she continues that tradition of service and impact. Other titles, like Duchess of York, could also be in play. With Prince Andrew's controversies, the future of that title is uncertain. Regardless, Charlotte's potential titles aren't mere vanity. They are strategic tools for maintaining the monarchy's relevance, influence, and mystique. At public events, Charlotte's calm, observant nature already makes her stand out. While her older brother George bears the weight of future kingship, Charlotte occupies a unique space. She's important, visible, yet not overshadowed by expectation. Some compare her to Princess Anne, the Queen's formidable daughter, respected, engaged, and quietly powerful. Even small gestures, like a gentle smile or a thoughtful bow, reveal lessons being absorbed. These teach the public that royal children can balance tradition and approachability in ways that connect deeply with audiences. What do Charlotte's tiny public gestures really tell us about her future influence in the House of Windsor? Princess Charlotte is more than just a child of the royal family. She's a living bridge between past and future. The Windsor name, adopted in 1917 by King George V, was meant to stabilize the monarchy during uncertain times. Charlotte carries that legacy, but she also represents a fresh, modern approach to royalty. Her mother, Kate, provides calm guidance, balancing public duty with a relatable, grounded upbringing. Her father, William, embodies continuity and responsibility. Charlotte benefits from this blend of history and approachability, demonstrating confidence in public appearances that reflects careful preparation. Could Princess Charlotte be preparing to redefine what it means to be a royal in the modern era? Even as a child, Charlotte demonstrates impressive awareness and empathy. Recent charity events like helping pack aid boxes hint at a future where compassion and duty intertwine. Unlike past royal children, who often remained hidden, Charlotte and her siblings show a mix of playfulness and public responsibility, making them relatable yet respectful of tradition. At solemn events, observers have noted Charlotte's grace and her mother's influence. Simple gestures, a head bowed in respect or a gentle touch on a memorial plaque, speak volumes. These moments show that royal upbringing is about shaping character, not just following rules. This balance of childhood innocence and emerging responsibility makes Charlotte a symbol of continuity and hope. While she's still growing, every experience builds her understanding of service, empathy, and legacy. Will Charlotte's early exposure to royal duties shape her into the monarchy's most beloved figure yet? Princess Charlotte's poised gestures aren't just cute, they're lessons in subtle leadership. Every smile, bow, or wave is part of a long-standing royal curriculum, taught by her parents and influenced by generations before her. Observers noticed her calm demeanor at memorials and ceremonial events, a quiet reflection of awareness beyond her years. Even King Charles has reportedly been surprised by her grace. While adults often struggle to balance emotion and protocol, Charlotte seems to absorb these lessons naturally. Her early exposure to diplomacy, public expectation, and historical symbolism is shaping a future leader in miniature form. The young princess also reflects the modern monarchy's approach to emotional intelligence. Her mother, Kate, models empathy, patience, and composure, helping Charlotte develop a grounded understanding of public service. At public events, this manifests in gestures that capture hearts without cameras needing to zoom in. Could Charlotte's seemingly small actions today forecast a future monarch who leads with empathy and awareness, rather than authority alone? Titles in the British monarchy are not just names. They're symbols of legacy, duty, and strategy. Princess Charlotte could inherit the Duchess of Edinburgh, or even a new title created specifically for her. Each potential title carries a story, shaped by decades of precedent. For instance, the Duchess of Edinburgh title, once held by Prince Philip, was linked to youth empowerment and the Duke of Edinburgh's award. Should Charlotte inherit it, expectations will follow her, encouraging service and visibility in charitable endeavors. Every title she may one day hold is carefully considered to enhance the monarchy's image, keeping it relevant while honoring tradition. The rules behind royal titles also highlight how gender and succession have evolved. Thanks to the 2013 Succession to the Crown Act, Charlotte's role is now more equitable than past generations. This legal shift allows her position to carry real weight while remaining flexible in modern contexts. What could Charlotte's future titles reveal about the monarchy's adaptation to the 21st century? Princess Charlotte represents more than just her family. She embodies continuity and the blending of tradition with modernity. The Windsor name, changed in 1917 from a Germanic lineage, set the tone for stability, identity, and loyalty, principles Charlotte now carries forward. Her quiet confidence and respectful presence make her a relatable figure for the public, bridging history and modern expectations. Even in casual appearances, she reflects the monarchy's ability to connect with audiences who value authenticity over ritual. Charlotte's upbringing, balancing privacy with public exposure, is a deliberate strategy of preparing her for future responsibilities without forcing them prematurely. Unlike previous generations, who were trained behind closed doors, Charlotte's generation grows up in a semi-public world, learning lessons of grace, empathy, and subtle influence firsthand. Could this child's presence reshape public perception of royalty, turning curiosity into admiration and trust? Being a royal child isn't just about attending events. It's about absorbing history and responsibility without losing one's humanity. Charlotte's appearances at ceremonies, charity events, and memorials reveal a growing understanding of her place in the monarchy. During memorial gatherings, her small gestures, a bowed head, a gentle touch on a plaque, show awareness and respect. Observers note how she mirrors her mother's calm demeanor, absorbing lessons in grace, patience, and silent leadership. At charity events, Charlotte also displays curiosity and empathy. Packing aid boxes or helping with simple tasks shows that she is learning the value of service early, combining her playful nature with a developing sense of responsibility. These moments hint at a future monarch who leads through connection rather than ceremony alone. Will Charlotte's experiences as a child set the tone for a more compassionate, approachable monarchy in the years to come? Even as a child, Princess Charlotte's actions can spark global discussion. Social media amplifies every gesture, from a bow at a ceremony to a wave at the crowd. Unlike adults, children usually aren't held accountable, but in Charlotte's case, the public watches, fascinated by her poise and subtle awareness. Her parents manage this exposure carefully. Kate and William ensure Charlotte experiences normal childhood moments alongside public duties. This balance allows her to learn empathy, humility, and discretion, qualities essential for a modern royal. Observers often remark how her small, quiet actions communicate more than grand speeches ever could. Could Charlotte become the first modern royal to master the art of silent influence from a young age? shown that genuine, heartfelt actions resonate far more than scripted performances. How will Charlotte's understanding of history and empathy shape her approach to the crown in the decades to come? Princess Charlotte's upbringing demonstrates a new way to groom future royalty. Unlike past generations, she learns leadership through experience rather than instruction alone. From charity work to ceremonial duties, every event is a lesson in public service, emotional intelligence, and diplomacy. Her parents, William and Kate, model humility and consistency, reinforcing lessons of responsibility without pressure or theatrics. Observers note that Charlotte seems to absorb these lessons intuitively, suggesting a natural inclination toward thoughtful, compassionate leadership. Her generation of royals faces unique challenges: public scrutiny, social media commentary, and evolving cultural expectations. Yet Charlotte's early exposure prepares her to navigate these challenges with grace, blending tradition with modern relevance. Could Princess Charlotte become a blueprint for how the next generation of royals leads with empathy, intelligence, and quiet influence? In the end, Princess Charlotte represents a bridge between the past and the future. Her small gestures, thoughtful participation, and innate poise signal that the monarchy is adapting without losing its core values. Titles, ceremonies, and duties will follow, but what sets Charlotte apart is her understanding of responsibility and legacy at such a young age. Her future as a royal is not just about privilege. It's about connecting with people, embodying values, and preserving the dignity of the crown. Through Charlotte, the public sees a monarchy that can evolve, compassionate, relatable, and strategically aware. Her presence suggests that the Windsor family is preparing for a new era, where influence is measured by empathy, not just authority. The young princess's journey has just begun. But one thing is clear: the crown's future is in capable, thoughtful hands, and Princess Charlotte is already shaping it with every step.